Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about one of the ugliest games of the 2024 NFL season, the Seattle Seahawks nail-biting 6-3 victory over the Chicago Bears. Yes, you heard that right, a 6-3 game. Trust me, it was as painful to watch as it sounds. But there's a lot to unpack. So let's dive right in. First of all, let's talk about the quarterbacks. Geno Smith and Caleb Williams were both struggling throughout the night. Geno, who's been with Seattle for a while, is approaching 35 and facing questions about his future with the team. His performance last night isn't exactly going to ease those concerns. On the other hand, Caleb Williams, the #1 overall pick this year, is a rookie in Chicago and is already facing some serious growing pains. With both teams being in flux, it's safe to say that the quarterback position is going to be a huge offseason topic for both the Seahawks and Bears. The game started as badly as you'd expect for two teams trying to stay relevant in the playoff race but struggling mightily on offense. Both teams combined for just 3 field goals in the first half. The Bears, who have had a terrible time scoring early in games all season, didn't even manage a point in the first quarter, something they've been doing consistently this season. And Seattle wasn't much better. Neither quarterback managed to crack 100 yards passing in the first half. It was a battle of field goals, and Seattle had a slight edge at 6-3 going into halftime. And then came the second half, which was, somehow, even worse than the first. The game stayed at 6-3 for what felt like forever. The Bears' offense couldn't get going. With multiple stalled drives and Caleb Williams taking hit after hit, the Bears did have a little hope in the final minutes, with a few big-time plays by Williams, including a desperate heave to DJ Moore that gave them a glimmer of life. But as the clock ticked down, the Bears fell into their usual sloppy habits. They had a false start on 4th and inches, mismanaged the clock, and eventually, Williams threw an interception on a desperate 4th and 10 attempt to seal the game for the Seahawks. So, what's next for both of these teams? Well, for the Seahawks, the question is whether Geno Smith is the guy they want to stick with moving forward. He's shown flashes of solid play, but his inconsistency has been a concern. Meanwhile, the Bears have a much bigger question to answer. Caleb Williams was drafted with huge expectations, but it's clear he's struggled this season, partly due to the poor offensive line play. The Bears need to hire a new head coach who can bring out the best in Williams. But the track record of the Bears front office makes it hard to trust them to make the right call. One thing is certain, though, the Bears' offseason will be all about fixing their offense and developing Caleb Williams, while the Seahawks will have to figure out if Geno is still their guy or if they need to look for a new QB to take them into the future. Alright, that's all for today. If you somehow made it through this train wreck of a game with us, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more NFL updates and analysis. Stay tuned for more content as we head into the offseason. And who knows, maybe both of these teams will look a lot different next season. Catch you in the next one.